Okay, I think you can do this one is just doing. This is the motion detector. I guess I'll do it because it drives everybody nuts. So I'll do the motion detector the way I would do it, and my motion detector will not look like this completely because I'm just going to make it up as I go along. I'm looking at the diameter of this circle here. It looks like it's smaller than my 3-inch. Okay, so I'm going to go here, circle, shift right click, mid between 2 points, and I'm going to pick that point there, and I'm going to go to my intersection point here. There's my circle, and I'm going to type in 2. And then I'm going to draw a line from the quadrant there to the quadrant there. I'm going to go trim, enter, trim that, oops, trim, go move, pick the quadrant, come down to the center point there, or midpoint, excuse me. That's looking pretty good, okay. Looks to me like these are almost vertical, so I'm going to draw a couple of vertical lines. So I'm going to just start here, and I'm going to go up here. Let's go up here 4, see how that looks. Okay. I'm going to go offset, and our offset is 1. Okay, that's too much, so I'm going to go offset 0.5. Looks better. I'm going to take and I'm going to draw a line from here, and I'm going to go at 4 angle minus 30. Let's see what that looks like. Whoa! Didn't want it to go down there. Let's try that again. Pick at 4 angle minus 30. Now, why is that? Oh, why is it going minus 30? Because that's 0, isn't it? So what should we put at that? That's my bad. At 4 angle. How about 30? Not a minus 30. Oh, there we go. And that looks a little bit too big, so I'm just going to grab that right there, and I'm going to go rotate. And I'm going to go, let's go 10. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to go enter and rotate it again. I'm going to go another, let's go another 10. Let's see that. That looks okay. That works for me. Okay. I can throw this line away. I actually don't need that line. Now I'm going to go over here and grab a circle. I'm going to put it out here to the end of this line right here. And I'm going to go to trim, pick my 2 lines here, enter, and pick my circle. And then I'm going to go to trim again. I'm going to pick this circle here, enter, and throw those away. Okay, you can see this doesn't look quite as nice as Mike's, so I'm going to grab this right here, and I'm going to do, what am I going to do here? See, it has to do where this center point is here. So that's the hard part. So if I so ugly. Let's try this. Let's try rotating this. How about a minus 5? That looks a little bit better. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Not a whole bunch, but it looks a little bit better. And if I want to make this this radius a little bit more pronounced, I can do that. Go like that. There we go. And then I'm going to do something that I want to do, which makes mine a little bit different. Then I'm just going to come up here like that. Okay, and I'm going to go to trim and pick this line, enter, pick that line. I'm going to grab that right there on the grid and put it right there. Hey, looks like a snow cone, doesn't it? But that looks more like a motion detector to me. That looks more like a motion detector to me, so I'm going to take that, grabbing it, and I'm going to go to mirror, going to go to my center, our midpoint here, and swing it over. Remember, if you're in F8, I can just go around circles, but I don't want it to do that, so I want it to be on a 90 right there. I left-clicked, and now you hit Enter. It always disappears, which always freaks me out. It's like a bug, I think. Okay. We got this smoke detector. Let's grab this geometry here and copy that. And I'm coming on down here. And it's like just a little trim. Okay, so I'm going to pick here and here, enter, and go around, and then watch this trick. How was that, huh? You were impressed there, weren't you? Copy this, pick my corner here because it's keeping everything centered for me. Go to that corner, dead center, and go in and edit and SD, smoke detector. And everything is on the right layers, see? This here, the smoke detector, the motion sensor, I believe that this should be by block down here. And I am going to pick these 4 and also put those by block. And it's just going to, how does it print out? What does it look like when you print it? So we won't know until we do that. But that's what I'm going to do for right now. Okay. Come on over here. Now this one's confused a few folks, so we will try and do this. Okay. So first of all, I know I have some text, right? So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go from that corner to that corner. Okay. I'm going to go in and edit this. Looks like I just need to get rid of the D. So there's, oops. Come on. And delete. There we go. So I believe this text is a little bit larger. I'm just going to copy this right now because I know that I'm going to need this down here. So I'm going to go down here and bring that right there. I'm going to copy this and I'm just going to move it straight up. And I'm going to go up here. Let's go up 2 and see what that looks like. Okay. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cheat. Pick it, right click it. I'm going to go scale. I'm going to go to the insert point, which you can see it highlighting, and I'm going to go 2, which should make it 3 inches tall. I'm going to go move, and I'm going to go down 1. Okay, and that's the one I want down here. So I'm actually playing here. So let's take this. Let's throw that away. Let's take this one here, move it, and bring that down here. There we go. Take this and copy it, and bring it back up here. And I know it's not centered, so I'm going to move it. And I can just do it this way. I can go to my insert and go shift right click and go mid between 2 points. So that point there, and intersection. Where's my intersection? Boink, right there. Oh! Hey, that didn't work. Move. So pick and shift right click between 2 points. So that one and that one. There it is. Now it's centered. Great. There's my S. Let's go grab a line. Let's just go steal one of our lines here. How about that one right there? Copy it. Again, pick the corner. Come on down. Set that there and there. Okay, so that looks pretty good. This one looks like we need to change this to a 3. So we'll go in and edit that to 3. And it looks like we need to trim this. So we're going to go into trim and enter and sneak in here and trim right around that 3. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, let's go down to the next one. Looks like we got a 4 and a D. This is a 4-way switch, 3-way switch, 4-way switch, and dimmer switch. Okay, so let's take our 3-way switch and let's copy it. Because why? We don't want to build it again. We just want to edit. And grab that one and go to 4. And grab that one and go to D. And we are good to go there. Let's see what else we got now. Okay. Now, this one here, I want to build on the by block layer. So I'm going to go up here and go by block. And I'm going to go rectangle. Up here to rectangle. And I'm going to go, I'm just going to draw the rectangle and then I'll show you how to move it. And now, what you don't know is how big this rectangle is, but I do. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to pick a point. I'm going to go at 8, 2. That is the rectangle. I believe that's the right size. Okay, so how do I move that? So I can pick it and go, I'm going to go move, and I'm going to go shift right click, mid between 2 points, pick an endpoint, pick an endpoint, shift right click, mid between 2 points. I should go down and turn on my intersection, would be a lot handier. And there. Okay, so that pretty much looks like the one that's there, doesn't it? Yeah, I bet this is a little bit bigger. So how could we fix that? Let's go up here and go to modify, stretch. Okay. Let's go 0.5 and see what happens. Look, it didn't do it. Stretch. And you know why I didn't do it? Because I didn't specify a direction. 0.5. Okay. That looks a little bit better. 0.5. Oh! What did I do there? I did 5, not 0.5. Stretch. 0.5. Much better. Okay. There we go. That's looking more like the drawing. Okay. And this one here. Okay. Oops. Let's go and zoom in here. And I know that's 8 by 8, so we'll draw a rectangle, a square. And again, I'm going to just draw it right out here. Go at 8, 8. And I'm going to go move. Shift right click in between 2 points, and mid between 2 points, and intersection. There we go. And while I'm here, I'm just going to copy it and go on down to, oops, not there, right? Oops, excuse me. Copy, pick the corner, down there and go there. Go. Now, you just go ahead and grab this and copy. Now, what do we know about that? We've lowered that, so we want to pick the one up here that's still in the center. So let's copy that and pick that S and bring it on down here to right there. And as you can see, it is centered. We double click it and we edit it, make it an F. Okay, which stands for fan, I believe, doesn't it? Exhaust fan, yeah. Okay, we got a couple more of these to do here. So now this is the fun one. This is the helix. So I'm going to take a second. And I wanted to go over and pull out of the help file for the helix. And it should give you everything you need to know to create that helix correctly. What I can tell you is that the helix has a z-axis to it, and that is already, I believe, at 1, and we don't want that to happen, so we're going to create a helix from the very beginning, and we're going to use our little list, our little how-to list right here, okay? So I'm going to just pan this up here a little bit so that we can read this, oops, and do our drawing at the same time. I'm going to grab my AutoCAD and drag it down. There we go. Okay. And zoom in here. There's my helix. I think I'm doing, oh, I hate that one that does that. This is why 2 monitors are so much better than trying to do it on 1. Okay, here we go. So, we have the helix command. H-E-L-I-X. Helix. Okay. So it says number of turns. Okay. Uh, and we just want to hit enter because we want it to be 3, which is already set up, and it is counterclockwise. And if it's not that, you would put in here, you would, and that you, and actually it's what it's asking you for is the base point. So I'm going to go shift right click, mid between 2 points, and putting my base point right there. Okay? Now, specify the base radius or diameter. And I believe we want 1. Okay? So I'm going to hit enter. Specify the top radius or diameter. I'm going to put in 3.5. We're going to hit enter. The next question it says to specify the helix height. Okay? And that's where we want to we got something else we can do. We got turns, which I think is the next thing we want to do. Okay, radius of 3.5, and then we want to go T for turns, enter, and we want to go 4, enter. Okay, and then we want to do height, H for height, enter, and we want, as you can see, it says 0.25 right now. I want 0. Oh, this is, oh, excuse me. This is, it's putting in the distance between the turns. So, how am I doing here? I guess that's it. Now, what we're going to do is find out if I did this right. And we're going to go into our 3D. We're going to look in here. Oh, I think it's looking pretty darn good. I go to my orbit. Yep, it is flat. Is it flat? It is flat. If I go into left here, if I pick left, you should see nothing sticking up. Okay, if you see something, your helix sticking up, you did it wrong. Okay, I think if you follow the directions, it'll be just fine. Okay, so I'm back to here. And we've got a few more things to build. I'm going to slide my little project out of here so I can see it a little and do a little clearer. And so here what we're going to do. Now, the first thing we're going to have is a fan heater. Okay? Now, I can also go in and edit this. I think I have too many turns in here. So I'm going to go right click and I'm going to go to properties. And it's going to give me all the information that I had in here. And, excuse me. So what I want to do here is we want to move this to, I believe, the red layer, or not layer, red property. Okay. Now we have our 2 objects right here. And the first thing we have is a fan. So I'm going to go copy, and I'm going to pick this corner right there and put it right there. And I'm going to take this and copy it and stick it right onto here. Okay. And then I'm going to watch how I cheat and find the center here. I'm just going to go like this. I'm going to go move, and I believe this will be correct. I'm going to go from the endpoint to the midpoint of that line, and I bet you, is that centered? Let's go find out just for fun. And that distance is 7.85, and that distance is 6.15, so I didn't do it. So I'm going to go move. So first thing I'm going to do is go down here to my O-snaps, to my settings, and I am going to turn on intersection because I need it. I've been not having it. Okay. And I'm going to go move, and I'm going to go from the midpoint to mid between 2 points, and I'm going to go that point right there and that point right there. There we go. Now it is centered. I'm going to copy that, and again I'm going to go from here to here and down to that one. Okay, the next thing we have is a fan here? A fan light. Okay, so I'm going to go up and get my light. So I'm going to take that, throw that away. I'm going to go up here and get my light. Copy. And I bet you this won't be centered, but I can bring it